Hello folks, and welcome back to World of Warcraft. Big thank you to BattleClank for buying all my shit here. Well, most of it. I took a ton of stuff down, everything that was undercut, and I put it all back up on 12 hours. Excuse me. So, some of it's sold, and some of it's here. While it means that they aren't up for nearly as long, it saves me a little bit on deposits. Now we're here, we can go do this. I need to set up my bank alt. I might actually do that today because I'm thinking if these don't sell, I'm going to store them away and give it another try when I come back to this game eventually. I won't remember how much they should go for, or like how much I should have, but that's just the reality of WoW auctioning. If it was some for FF14, again, I can just leave it on the auction house. Leave it on my hireling to sell, and they'll eventually sell it for the price I set. I don't need to remember. I just need to talk to them once in a while to tell them like, yeah, keep trying, and it'll eventually sell. Well, here you do gotta babysit them. I should also go break this stuff down. Inventory is full. Now if these sold, that would be beautiful. Oh yes, I end up getting too confused. Just sell, damn you. Oh yeah, they sold earlier. Nice. Ooh, a deck pounder did sell. Don't know to who though. That green did sell. Those sold. More of those sold. So how do we do to the short term that this stuff is up at, of time this is up at? If you get undercut, you're probably not going to get on undercut. Again, in FF14, eventually you probably will. So just toss something up and leave it there. Eventually it should sell. Eventually. Again, it's a shame I missed out on finishing the Brawlers Guild, but it is what it is.
I can't carry anymore.
I really should get back to FF14. I haven't recorded any in ages. Thankfully, due to the power of my backlog, that's not an issue. Still haven't gotten to edit any of this yet. I'm up to Dawn of War 2 Chaos Rising right now. I'm getting through the RTS stuff first, then I'm getting on to BFA. Christ, they bought out so many, the cost is now up to 822. Sweet Jesus. It was not worth that much a month ago. It was worth like 200 or something. There's no way in hell that's going to sell. But I'm willing to give it a shot. Who knows? Okay, could you sell? Is that finally sold? Okay, where is the fucking... Let's give this one last try. I got this for free. Where is the fucking bread woman? There you are. The best mount logically serves multiple purposes. Sometimes you need to reach to get places and reach something high up once you get there. Buy my gems. For a moment I thought that was something it literally just sold. Okay. Let us head. That's buff is a little different from how I remember it. Probably just misremembering. Alrighty then.
I thought I saw you glance in my direction.
All I do for Guildmates.
Andum considers this a victory, but the Horde is united once again and Sylvanas is still out there. So is Nathanios. My engines are scouring the Eastern Kingdoms for them as we speak. And what do we do about the Horde? We wait, we watch, we listen, and we let King Rin know if and when it is time for action.
What needs done? The job's not done yet. How many campaigns against the Horde does this make for you, Warmain?
I've stopped counting. I go where the Alliance orders me, and where the light calls me. But then, you are no stranger to battle.
SI-7 was built to work behind the scenes. I prefer to stay in the shadows, where I'm not so exposed.
I must admit, As a paladin, I have questioned the need for spies and assassins within the ranks of the Alliance. But the honor and loyalty you have shown to our king is beyond question.
Kind of you to say, but if I had to choose between satisfying honor and getting the job done, I'll pick the latter every time. For the Alliance, of course.
Oh, of course.
That little bit of dialogue there just reminds me of Sylvanas' thing with Grosh. Like, he's telling her, what makes you different than the Lich King? Oh, but I serve the Horde. With a mock salute. Again, I have no issue with Grosh telling her, shut up, bitch. Because, you know, given what Sylvanas does, that's the least bad thing you can call her, really. To be honest, I'll be insulted for him underselling it. Well, for under insulting her.
By the might of the Alliance, our enemies see only defeat.
Tell me, Wormbane, how does a paladin come to lead a force of elite soldiers? Shouldn't he be off consecrating temples or some such?
I served as a knight when the Silver Hand was founded. I was dubious that priestly orders could mix with martial skills, so I remained focused on my combat training. But the more I observed those first paladins, one in particular inspired me. Turalian. His faith sustained him, fueled his dedication, and made him a great leader. When he left with the Alliance expedition to Outland and was presumed lost, the light opened my eyes. I realized I could be both a soldier and a paladin. I vowed to honor his sacrifice.
When you learned that Turalian was alive, did it cause you to question your devotion? Your choices?
Quite the opposite. To witness Turalian's return, and to learn how the light had sustained him, transformed him, only strengthened my resolve. I know my faith was well placed.
Your faith in the light? Or in Turalian?
The light will endure long after we're gone. But when this war is over, what will you be left with, Shaw?
The next war, and the one after that.
Good day to you.
Yeah, that's the cheapest of them all. Like, oi. Those really weren't kind. Let's see. What to do, Oh yes, I want to head to... If I Tom, I could actually see if this is actually affecting my speed, because it does give you the time. Yeah, it's now out click. Yeah, this applies, but it doesn't. It only knocks a couple of seconds off a fight. I dislike that's how I have to go about solving it. You know, I have to go get this before they pare back your status menu. You used to be able to tell your mounted movement speed and your ground movement speed. You got a full breakdown as far as I remember. I thought this was going to turn into the best yet to come. Fantastic song. But you could tell your full movement speed, and they just removed it. Oh, another bit of monolith back there. I remember running around here so much ages back. Heresy! Also, despite this guy, Ulfar, being in here and the surviving member of the fucking Drost, not really much came of him. Almost looked like a dragon there. Like, presumably you see a bit more if you do the Kultiran quest thing for the allied races, but still, he sounds like a very important character, you know? A surviving member of the natives here. The last one. Beyond the guy here that just got chumped easily in that one quest. You know, you'd think he'd be more significant. Supplies. The Order of Ember appreciates all the help you've given us. Please take these supplies as a token of gratitude and promise more to come should you continue to help us. 4,000 gold, 500 war resources. Wish I hadn't completely burnt out on this. Let's go get this one. May as well mine a little. Probably go auction off what's left to the other guys soon. What's left is Storm Silver. Ah, here we go. The carving shows a massive tree, bigger than the others marked onto the stone. It's surrounded by worshipful Drost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, I always get paranoid about my diction when I say some words, because I slur my speech sometimes, and I'm always petrified that I'll slur it into something very, very bad. Doesn't help I have intrusive thoughts that apparently have fucking Tourette's. one thing you have to keep in mind when you're doing like stuff. I saw advice on one about crafting stuff on online. I can't remember what it was or where, but they're saying like, you know, if you try and make this, it may cost too much to buy stuff off the auction house for it to be profitable, but if you are grind up the resources yourself, then it's just time committed. That's not how it works marketing wise, money wise. You're still paying a cost, even if you ground it up yourself. The cost, it's opportunity cost, I guess you could put it that way. Basically, you grind it up yourself and you make something, and you sell that. You've still paid a cost. Instead of selling the stuff for more, the resources for more, you've turned them into something else and sold them for less. You have made a loss there. So that is something you have to keep in mind when you're doing auctions. The only issue is sometimes people playing these games are all too eager to be loss leader because they don't know how, you know, they don't know the money end of things. Like I've seen people just like underselling things so painfully that no one else can enter into the market, and they are not making a cent back off what they've put into it. You know, they're throwing money away, and no one else can actually, you know, work the market, work that thing now. There we go. The weathered cairn depicts a group of Drost in a circle. A horned creature, possibly a stag, possibly something else, is being sacrificed. Drost the Faxman. These icons are very small. I wish I could just set a waypoint to all of them. And just, you know, since I found this one, I know there must be others. There's no way I found the rest myself. I know I found a few, but see, I just found another. There must be even more hidden somewhere on this map. Here. And it would just be handy here if I could just mark them out and be sent there. Okay. Well, I can find out myself. I think these still go at a faster pace, so you do have to think about them not taking the straightest line. It's a bit of a trade-off. Oh yeah, they definitely go faster. But again, they don't take the straightest line. Ooh, the Spellstone Lights actually sold. I didn't anticipate them ever selling, so grazie. And some of my add-ons keep glitching out. If only I knew which ones were conflicting.
I have word of a dangerous enemy near your position. Take it out.
No, whatever.
Be on your guard for any surprises.
Yeah, you can handle it yourself.
Lord Stormsong's forces have set up another program.
I just need to right click on these. I don't need to left click. In fact, left clicking doesn't really work. In the beginning we were blind, we were lost. We left the howling streets of our homes in search of greater existence. In the end, we found the sea. Or rather, it found us. Frosty treasure chest. Ooh, you have to kind of fiddle to jump into here. Rare truffles. Okay, what's the explanation for this one? Cave underneath. Go to 6138 on top and jump backwards through the little crack on the floor and land on the ledge. 6138. God, they're vigilant. Sadly, they're scaling. Though I do feel like they don't fully scale. They scale with level, but not with gear. There's some training bit, isn't there? So yeah, well they may be level 50s, they aren't really built with my gear in mind. They wouldn't be the same as a level 50 from Nagaland. Aha. Okay, came a little closer than I would have liked, but whatever. Ah, here. You know what? These boar people are cleaner than the ogres. Ogres just shit all over their camp. I don't really see that with these. Well, I suppose pigs are meant to be quite clean. Oh, so the story goes. Okay, I'm just gonna look this truffle thing up because I don't want to waste it. Well, pig nose. Okay, I can buy it from for 25 quills in Brennendam now, and they don't appear. Truffles are tiny, easy to miss. Don't appear on the minimap, and they're not highlighted. If the area under trees is heavily shadowed, you can wiggle your mouse around a bit. There's 4 truffles: magic truffle, valley truffle, and turbo truffle. And against the Lycan boss, the Lycan King, who is adherent to the abyss. Okay, didn't know that one even existed. But yeah, against the Lycan King, who's... Oh, I swore it was over here. This is useful against them. Here it is. Turbo Truffle.